So here I am just taking the cakes out of the pans. I did not include the recipe because I figured I would just tell you guys how I made it. It's just 1 box of Devil's Food cake, 3 eggs, ½ cup oil, 3/4 cup buttermilk, 3/4 cup sour cream, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And it turned out perfectly doing it that way. Now I'm going to be starting on making 2 different types of buttercream frosting. One is going to be mint flavored and the other one is chocolate. I didn't quite melt the butter enough for this first round, so the mint frosting actually kind of ended up turning out almost like almost an ice cream consistency after you left it in the fridge for a little while. It actually turned out pretty good. Just a dash of green food coloring in there. So altogether this was 1 1/4 cups of butter softened, 1 1/2 teaspoons peppermint extract, 4 to 5 cups of powdered sugar, and the green food dye. And now the second frosting is a chocolate mint buttercream, which was 1 1/4 cup butter softened, ½ cup unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 1/2 teaspoons peppermint, 2 tablespoons of milk, and 3 to 4 cups of powdered sugar. Well, this was actually my first time making buttercream from scratch, and I thought it turned out so well that I don't think I'm going to be trying to use any other type of frosting from now on because those ones were so good. So now I'm just going to begin decorating the cake, and because this is an Andes mint cake, the middle part of the cake is the mint frosting, and then all of the outside is the chocolate frosting. So I made this cake for my daughter. She turned 5 just a couple of weeks ago, so this was the flavor that she chose for her cake, and I just really tried to do it up a lot because 5's a big year. So if you're watching this when you're older, Cheryl Ann, happy birthday again. I think one of the most special things we can do for our kids as moms is make their birthday cake from scratch, because there is just no comparison to having a homemade birthday cake than like a store-bought one. Not that I'm trashing anybody who buys store-bought cakes, there's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer to make mine. I don't know if you can tell here, but I am not a professional cake decorator or anything, so I just did my best with my spatula. Once we are finished spreading the whole outside of it with the chocolate buttercream, we're going to melt 3/4 of a cup of chocolate chips with a ½ cup of heavy whipping cream. And that's how we'll make our chocolate ganache, which will do like all around the outside of the cake. Here I'm just topping it with some of the Andes mint candies. You can find these in like the baking chips area of your baking aisle. And then I'm just trying to put some along the edge and just kind of like up on the sides a little bit. I realized later after I made it that I should have put some inside the middle part with the frosting because that would have been really good, but didn't think about it enough. Here is the ganache. Now I did this right after I took it out of the microwave so that it wouldn't harden at all. You want to do it while it's melted. Mine turned out a little bit goopy. Had I microwaved it just for like another 15 to 20 seconds or so, it would have been like the perfect consistency, but it still turned out pretty good. It hardened up just like it was supposed to, so no big deal. You can see there's those couple spots where it's like goopy because I did a little bit too much. Honestly, for the wow factor on this cake, but how easy it was to make, I would give it like a 9 out of 10 because I felt like it was pretty easy. It just had a lot of steps. And there we have the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and happy birthday, Cheryl Ann. I love you.